Yahoo!
You've got mail.
Hilly-day-dee, holleroo-dee, holiday-day-day, holleroo-dee.
That's a high roller, dog.
Rev. There it is. Hey, listen, it's been a little cold lately. Takes a little bit to get her started up and stuff. Good to see everybody. We got a chase and watch out. Oh no, we made it through. Okay.
Watch out.
Or she, I should say. It is Wild Woman Wednesday. Welcome all of you. Hello.
Each and every one of you. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Creed, that is Wild Woman Wednesday. And before anybody says anything, yes, we've seen this. Yeah, apparently they're all out. Nobody's working today. We've seen some of this chase, but it was like a 2-minute segment of this. So this is the entire chase. Two Wormans and two teenage boys, ages 14 and 15, in this car from a home invasion. They stole this car.
I'm guessing that the poll has something to do with cigarettes or...
Oh, yes, Creed. Welcome to the wonderful world of the obvious. Today is Cigarettes Are Dangerous to Your Health Day.
Oh, really?
Duh.
Also is getting hit by a car.
Yeah, that's never good either. So today's poll is, even though you know these incredible facts that I've just blown you away with, do you still smoke anyways? Do you still smoke the cigarettes? Nothing. We're not talking about any of the other stuff. No, sir. Just the cigarettes. It's a simple yes, no, or I'm trying to quit, baby. It's just that simple.
What in the what did we just very quickly? Since we're on the subject of smoking, can we not have a discussion about Creed vaping today, please? Thank you. What is this in the yard?
That is the National Put a Inflated Mule in Your Yard Day, Creed.
You know what else it is? It's National Love Deborah Day.
Deborah, baby.
What a way to start the day, Deborah, with half a megaluia. My God. Paying bills.
Boom, right away, right on the monetary monorail. Thank you guys in the truck.
By the way, that money is going towards Creed getting an inflatable mule.
I mean, that is it's nice, and it's right beside the road, by the way. Oh, look at this. This is I've seen this. That's the Italian job. The other cars come in, they get in the way, and this car gets away scot-free.
By the way, what kind of vehicle is this? And there's spike strips out? No,
we were thought about. We just wanted to stop and look. Just checking it out, Creed.
Bob, don't you know all cigars nowadays, you just take the tobacco out of them and you put something else in there, apparently. Man, there's a lot of cigar smokers. I don't know if you know that or not. But man, if you try going to a gas station without somebody buying a cigar.
Yeah, those guys, I had no idea it was so popular, especially with young people. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, they are pretty cheap. Some of them are like 2 for $1.29. You can pay with change.
Won't need much of it.
All right,
but what we need, Creed, by the way, we need you guys to like this video. If you haven't already done so, please take a second and do that. That'd be awesome. Congrats.
Deborah, I quit every single night when I go to sleep. Did they bust the tire going up on that curb? It looked like it. Oh, yeah. No?
Either that or we're just dropping off tires now. We're now what they call plowing the field, Creed. We're going through. We're just possibly doing some edging work for the state. Oh, that's a hit.
Well, now we're just on a bike path or a trail like that.
If it's like the nature trail at my parks, you'll find people having relations on them from time to time.
Why? Have you ran upon somebody before? Or just
Oh,
new?
absolutely. Oh, look, we're taking out a sign. That was a brand new
That's
sign,
right.
by the way.
Well, I remember this
Brand
one now.
new.
Yeah, we only
sign.
saw a tiny little portion of it.
Yeah, it was like the end of this. We're losing every tire we have on the car. The lady's like 35 years old that's driving. There's an 18-year-old lady in there as well. And like I said, 2 boys, ages 14 and 15, that had committed a home invasion, then stole this vehicle.
Thank you, Bob.
Don't vape. Okay.
Hello, Bob. Not that we say hello.
Creed smokes
Fancy.
enough for both of us. There goes a light pole.
Oh.
I never
God.
touched the stuff because my mom forced me to tote around ashtrays for her as a kid, and it grossed me out real bad.
Eric, lurk all you want. Just don't be jerking.
Yeah, what Creed said. Thank God we hit the light pole, not the porta potty over there. That was just
That would have been nasty. That's a good hit, by the way. Clean cut.
and I know we didn't see this part where they pulled her from the vehicle.
Yeah, this whole park has a bunch of
Everything seemed really new here at this area, by the way. Very nice area in Glendale.
I hope that Jones here. Mikey apologizes.
I apologized. I spoke to her.
A semi-truck driver faces charges after police say she drove drunk and punched officers. This happened late Tuesday night at the Flying J in South
Large
Carolina.
Marge?
According to investigators, Laura
Kinda.
refused
now.
to get out of her semi.
Slightly large Marge.
The 43-year-old allegedly punched officers as she attempted to drive away, with cops hanging onto the cab. Meredith and the officers eventually fell to the ground. All 3 were hurt but should be okay. Meredith faces a long list of charges, including battery to law enforcement, resisting, and DUI.
Did Papa darken up his beard? It looked very dark.
Imagine how hard it is to drive a tractor trailer, no less drunk.
Powder Springs mom is in big trouble with the law after
Skill.
leading deputies on a chase down Interstate 85 with 5 kids unbuckled in the back seat.
Whoa, 5 kids, Creed.
Of more than 120.
That whenever there's kids involved, and you're gonna, come on. And
Can you even buckle 5 kids into a car?
Not comfortably or safely, I don't think. Brown-eyed girl, thank you for the 3. Heart.
She's just packing them up on like firewood in the back seat, and then going on a chase, nonetheless.
In the pouring rain.
Oh.
The pouring rain, dark window tint, and the low profile of the Dodge Charger. Deputies say they could tell that someone was in the back seat of the car that they just pulled over. They say they just couldn't tell that it was kids, 5 kids, and none of them wearing a seatbelt. Coweta County deputies say they pulled over this Dodge Charger for driving in the rain without headlights, and you can see in the video it was pouring. They say Gloris Hairston is 30 years old from Powder Springs. Deputies' driver's license has been...
Who's that woman next to her?
Times, and it wasn't valid that day.
Tremaine.
They say the passenger, Tremaine Denson, is 25 from Union City. They say he actually owned the Dodge Charger. He was wanted for probation violation for aggravated assault in Fulton County, and Los Angeles police wanted him for a firearms charge and warned that he might.
Texas Tim, myself, Gloris. Yeah, her name is Gloris, and Tremaine. We all thank you very much for this kind of.
I can't believe. He was wanted all the way out there in California, Creed.
Did somebody give out some, or did you get it earlier, Ray Coco?
Yeah, I saw, I believe 25 people today received gift memberships. So make sure you always have that turned on over there in the membership option so you can get a free month.
Just a little reminder, don't forget Fridays and I should say Mondays and Fridays for both different channels. We have the new starting time at 5:30, just so you know. Just thanks for the reminder.
Bob, hallelujah.
Bob, I believe that was 10 for that Bob, hallelujah. Thank you, and God bless for the black eye.
Dangerous to law enforcement. The deputy who pulled over the Charger says he could not see who was in the back seat.
Are his pants down? Was he doing something?
Hairston's hand on the gear shift. Here's what happened next.
I think that's fairly normal for when you ride in a car. Yeah, boy, they are all the way.
Yeah, they're all the way down mid crotch. But did you just see that? He reached over. She had taken her hand off the gear shift, and he put the car in drive like, we're going.
Like he's going to take off.
He's telling her to go when she listens in the rain.
They say in the chase that followed, Hairston's speed topped 120 miles an hour.
Phil, somebody will help you with that in the chat. It's you gotta.
It's not hard, I promise.
You'll figure it out. Jules, thank you. I say hallelujah.
Jules.
And then this. They said the video shows her hit another SUV and not stop. The deputy says he tried to pin her in, but the Charger tried to push him into oncoming traffic. Eventually, the deputy performs a pit maneuver on the Charger, and it spins out of control. They say the video shows Tremaine Denson make a run for it, but he would be tackled by a deputy and arrested. Hairston, they say, surrendered. Here's the shocking
Down on her
discovery.
knees.
Wedged into the small back seat
Oh,
of
that's
the
Wow, look at that.
found 5 children, Hairston's children, ages 4, 5, 9, 11, and 12. None of them buckled, they say. Deputies say Gloris Hairston, the mom,
That kid was like, hold on, I'm playing a game. Can you give that back?
aggravated assault, hit and run, fleeing and attempting to elude, child safety seat violation, child cruelty, as well as drug charges. The passenger, Tremaine Denson, is also facing drug and weapon charges, as well as the charges that he was wanted for out of Fulton.
5 kids.
The children, they were unhurt and were turned over to a relative. In Coweta County, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
I hope every single one of those charges.
Oh, I hope she never gets those kids back. Ever. Ever. No matter if he told her to go or not.
Might have been. Might have been the good stuff, the lean, bro.
Oh, she's putting the window down with her hand.
I've seen that at a lot of southern drive-thrus, by the way. If they can't do that, you got to open up the door. Being Nancy with 5 bones. Thank you. Hallelujah.
Keep it going over here in the PP. 50 bones.
What?
I'm guessing Jules sent that over?
Jules.
Or was it Julia? Julia Gulia?
Ooh. That's a half a megaluia, you know.
Thank you for the
true blessings. True blessings today. D, what's good with you, bro? Good to see you, buddy.
I like the way she put down the window.
You Sky?
Classic.
Yeah. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hamburg? Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, your tabs are super expired still.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So you still have a couple of warrants that you haven't taken care of.
I have a couple of them.
Yep.
Couple.
Katie.
I just talked to my,
Okay, go and put your hands
Katie.
in the
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm just sweating.
You know you shouldn't be driving.
Yeah.
I know Jules. I'm just messing with her.
Wait for dispatch.
That's fine.
Where
You're not supposed to be driving, Creed. So obviously she knows this lady.
Where is home?
Yeah. I caught that when he says he still got, so obviously, probably pulled over by.
We've pulled you before, and here you are yet again, breaking the law, and possibly drunk, Creed.
Do what Bonsai says, please.
Please, for God's sakes. What are you doing here, moochers?
Waiting for them. Did you ever get insurance on the car?
I don't think it's paid up right now.
Another trick question, Creed.
Honesty. So sit tight with my partner.
At least she answered it. I like the cop says.
She could have said no or yes, but I like that she went with the very diplomatic. It's probably not paid up yet.
So it's not that she doesn't have it. It's just she may have had it.
I just I didn't want to pay for it anymore.
Telling you, I like the
monies.
Amber.
Amberluya.
You're amazing.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Amber. Over on the We Gotta Chase channel. That's our Chase only channel, by the way. You won't get anything but chases over there.
That's 5 free memberships out to you guys.
Remember those on that channel Mondays at 5:30 Eastern. Members only.
Here for a minute. Yep. All right, Sky. Hands on the steering wheel.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Someone.
To go get my car.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hands on the steering wheel, she
You're
said.
going to the jail tonight, okay?
Okay.
She's like,
Do you
oh,
know
okay,
what
cool.
warrants they were?
DUI and a suspended third, but that's not the one that we're going to jail on.
Oh.
But at the same time,
DUI, a suspended third. No biggies.
Hey, I'm going to jail. I'm right down here and freak out. And Would you be able to come get me in the morning?
Just letting you know, dude, I'm going to jail.
My car's down here, kind of at the beginning.
She's so nice.
Twin Holly.
Flashing lights are behind me. You should be able to find me.
Look how her seat is so far back.
All right, bye-bye.
And she was sitting up, bro, wrestling.
That's
She
it.
was sitting up.
Okay.
Especially when you're drunk. You know, if you kind of
I
just.
guess that would be best for you.
It's just a lot easier when you lay down a little bit.
So hang on. Before you go jumping out.
Sorry.
What we're
Maybe
gonna
the
do is
seats
I'm gonna have
broke
you
like the
face
window.
right here.
Okay, when I get out?
Yeah. Okay.
She on
Set your phone down. I'll make sure it comes away.
Voyage Voyage once. She has Adidas on.
Look at the tats on the cop, man. She's got the guns. T, where you at? This lady is Mr.
Yeah, it's the DUI.
Bryce, is it?
Right.
I'd rather just be nice and call him Mr.
No, you missed it by a minute, Linda.
We'll get you out of his sight. You don't need to be embarrassed further than.
No need to be embarrassed more than you should be, as I've pulled you over apparently several times now.
All right.
They rough.
Run this first car here. Okay. Oh, I don't know what you said.
Ugh. When will she learn, Creed?
Sergeant?
Third time being arrested, driving without a license.
Did I get it right? Oh my god.
Which sergeant's pissed off at you?
Yeah, she's got some sweet ink, brother.
Had a sergeant pissed off at you?
By the way, Creed, WWE. WWE is being sold to Saudi
One of
Arabia.
our sergeants? Or-
What? Is that seriously?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
For what is to be estimated $10 billion.
So some of us are cities. Some of us
Walter, hi.
Oh, okay.
Everyone here is city.
I'm excited to see how much they're going to pay me for my stock. I own 10 shares of WWE that's been going through the roof recently. They've more than doubled in what I
You
paid
let him
for.
know. Let him
They're going to take it private. So, got to pay your boy.
Hopefully it
Gotta pay your
splits.
know. This guy, you've had this DUI warrant for a little while because I saw you like a week and a half ago. And
Wow. A week and a
let
half
you
ago,
drive
Creed.
away because this tab has been expired for forever. But then ran your name and realized that you had a DUI warrant. Went back to try and look for you and you disappeared on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you've had the DUI warrant for a
Yeah,
bit.
no, I knew about that.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
It was the other one.
The suspended third.
Yeah, that one's new.
So that's something that you can probably work out with the court. I'm not a judge.
Wow. She doesn't like her, I think, Creed.
Let's hope for the return of the Iron Sheik. You're right. Oh my god.
Sheiky baby.
On November 8th, 2022, police were dispatched to a residence for theft from a motor vehicle in Wausau, Wisconsin. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a male subject outside the house. The male stated his backpack was recently stolen from his vehicle.
Is there a phone
He
in
tracked
it?
his location with Apple AirTag, leading him to the reported residence.
Phone.
Look, man,
Also
those
said
AirTags are cheap. Everybody needs to get them.
Emily said she used hers for the first time, and I guess it makes a sound, so she was able to find her keys in a second, which is amazing.
I mean, here he is. He's got this backpack. He's got the AirTag, and it's been stolen, and it's got important papers, including military documents and banking information.
Yeah, but
all that's on the shoulder of the road, by the way.
But are you brushing your donkey at the moment, though,
or is your donkey brushing you?
Oh.
Papers,
Food for
including
thought.
military documents and banking information. He told police he knocked on the door, asking the resident about the backpack, but they
I'm good with
claimed
that.
they didn't know anything about it.
Good. Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Officer Austin, what's going on?
Well, my bag got stolen today. I wouldn't really care for it, except there's military documents in it that I need.
Ooh.
They got pinged at this house right here. I knocked on both the doors and they said they don't want anything of it. It was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around.
Very quickly, yeah, from yesterday, DJ, Mikey and I were talking about that off air, how insanely crazy that whole thing was. If you guys missed it yesterday, there was a segment where the kid was he was trying to stop the kid for no lights on his bike, and
no lights on a bicycle, by the way.
Yeah, the
which
bicycle
always makes me laugh.
And there's a bit of a tackle. It's worth a watch from yesterday's We Got a Chase if you didn't see it.
But her and I drove here and it's been I don't know. I mean, I looked in the grass. Maybe somebody threw out the window, but I can't find anything. I tried pinging it and play a sound.
Thank you for properly introducing yourself to the newbies. I like this. That's a great idea. Thank you, T.
It's a great way to go ahead and get it out there.
And thankfully, T has a great sense of humor that is totally
fantastic.
In line with us. Just if you can see her picture down there, it's her eating green bean casserole with a big. And the other thing, every time we see somebody, we kind of get an idea from T. She's perfect. Love it.
I can't. It's not in the grass. I can't ping it.
Can you just show me the ping again? Just kind of where it's.
Usually it's right there, but before it was right over here, so it's kind of been jumping back and forth. I don't know if somebody's moving it around.
What kind of iPad is it?
Hey, Pat.
It's a backpack.
Oh, backpack?
Yeah, it's like a black military combat bag.
Explain to him what an AirTag is, since he can't figure it out. Oh,
What's in it that you're tracking?
Sabu baby.
I don't know if you know what an AirTag is, right? I don't know if somebody might throw out.
Yeah, you mean properly, Mayor?
Shaving cream. I wouldn't care. It's a travel bag. I wouldn't care if it took anything else, but there's a food binder in there. Yeah. It has my banking information.
There's a huge vibrator in there too, but I don't need that back.
Okay. I mean, it could very well just be in the garbage. Sounds like somebody answered the door, though.
The resident was later identified as 19-year-old Mario Camacho Jr.
Camacho.
What a great boxing name.
So you got the backpack here, or
I actually don't. I have neighbors and one told me that he talked to them.
okay? These neighbors over here.
Or these ones. I don't know. He just.
Is he worried about losing his key?
AirTag is going right here.
Is that like one key around his neck?
It can be.
That's my bag. I was cleaning my car out, but that's what it is.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I don't know why it would be popping up here. Like I said, the neighbors, anybody else in this area, I'm the only one here. I know what.
My neighbors are a bunch of junkies. They could have it.
All right, just I might come back to chat with you. I just think that.
They searched the garbage cans outside Mario's house and discovered several empty purses and wallets.
No.
Oh, Mario.
Advise were
It was me, Mario.
Brown wallets taken from these vehicles. These garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets. There's credit cards here too.
Other people put stuff in there all the time, Creed.
Garbage? Yeah.
Yes.
While the officers were waiting outside the house,
Oh, here comes our worman.
Pulled into the driveway.
Here comes our worman of the day.
I think she needs a new exhaust. What do you think?
Yeah, somebody stole the catalytic converter off that bitch. What's going on?
I just want to know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on.
My brother's trash
Well,
can.
someone's got to let me know what's going on.
Is that what scared her? The police going through her brother's trash can?
Yeah. And I drove by and seen you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
Okay.
You don't live here. You don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do. Mario, what's going on?
10-4. You have enough gear on her.
Oh, hell. We've called in reinforcements.
As 22-year-old
Oh, Brown Eyed Girl. Yeah, the 6-hour chase that we did. Yeah, that was the longest ever. Yeah, you can fast forward.
But our content is amazing, so watch the entire thing. We need the time.
Who are these people?
They're the ones who called us.
Okay, so
Is she his attorney as well as his sister?
He had a bag stolen. My brother's garbage can. I actually been asking y'all to talk since I pulled up here. So yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
So he had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an AirTag in it. AirTag places it somewhere between these two houses.
Start rolling up your window.
So you know who lives in the other houses?
We're talking with them right now. We're gonna go next door, but the AirTag shows it right
that's
here.
That's fine, but don't go searching through my brother's garbage can. Y'all don't have the right to do that.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Yeah, learn how to do an open air sniff. I mean, that's a very popular thing.
Stay out of the trash.
Don't do no.
These cops are like giant raccoons, Creed. Can't stay out of the garbage.
No, you don't. Now, without my brother's permission, you don't. That's illegal. And I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can.
You sure
so
about
I know
that?
you can't search my
Yeah, you can. If it's out by the curb, you can go through it all day.
Sure you can.
Thank you.
Okay. So what are we doing right now?
Here. Due to the AirTag ping location and marijuana odor coming from the house, found it reasonable to make entry and make sure.
Has he made his own? Yeah, I see that. You walk right up. You can do exchanges right through that without even having to open up the door. I like that work.
I have something he can fix that screen with if he wants to. flies are getting in. Creed, once again, the old Mary Jane is going to give him them probable cause to enter this man's domicile.
I figured as much. That makes sense.
There were no other residents.
Alan?
All right, who else is home right now, Mario?
Alan?
You? All right, I'm going to have you step out.
Are you?
Have a seat for me.
Is that address and a half?
We're going to be applying for a search warrant.
It looked like it had and a half underneath it.
Okay, have a seat. Have a seat for me right now. We'll talk about that later.
Hey, Tisha. Hey, Tisha. Police department. Make yourself known if you're in here. Do it now.
Might be blurring the whole house out. Come on.
Y'all don't smell no weed.
You know we can't do that, Creed.
I don't smell
Sure
weed.
that-
My brother don't smoke weed. So did y'all check the neighbor's house if y'all smell weed? No, sir. Y'all don't have the right to do that. There's no scent of weed in this house. Y'all want to come and smell? Y'all want to come and smell?
Why is she trying to include these poor folks?
My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out.
Get out of my brother's house before I call a motherfucking lawyer. Sir, don't grab
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Cocaine.
He doesn't do
I don't have
weed.
the right to do this. Smell Mario's house. It don't smell like weed in there. No,
Stay out of the house.
Justin, just go get
Go back in the car.
Justin,
Get
go
back.
get in
Who
the
is
car.
this?
Right back out. But that's so weird. They just doing this so they can go search his fucking house.
Have a
They
seat.
don't. Y'all don't have the right to search his house.
Why is she so
I
worried?
will.
I don't know.
Grab me up.
Where did little Bow Wow come from?
You don't have the right Mario. Tell them that they're-
He's got off his private jet.
That's what we're trying
My
to do.
brother
But
don't
right
have
now,
inside and
go check
everything.
the bathroom.
Y'all see they're trying to take advantage of somebody that don't even know how to move. Get the point. They
Right now, we're waiting on
Bad hair day.
Things are kicking off way too much, man.
His sister's just coming escalating things terribly.
Sit down.
Yeah, he's nice and
I'm
calm.
not trying to get them to think that you and Justin
She's just losing her mind.
handcuffed because I told them their job. These motherfuckers know the law. They know better. I shouldn't have to tell them that. And then they put me in handcuffs because I told them right from motherfucking wrong. Like I shouldn't even have to say that to y'all.
Lakeisha, attorney at law.
Is y'all body cameras on?
Listen, no, what they said was
That's all I really need to know right now.
That's a great go-to nowadays.
Mario, we don't even
Just
gotta say
FYI,
nothing
it's
else.
on.
As long as you know, step out of Mario.
Don't you worry.
Go look at, no, I'm watching. Go look at my.
Mario, they don't have the right.
Can you put her in your
Mario,
Yep.
Mario, because you see they try to take me to jail because they Mario, they can't get into your
Mario's just like, look, go ahead and look.
because you told him to go in the bathroom. I swear to God, Mario, if you tell them to get out the house.
I swear to God, Mario, if they find that body I hid in there.
Officer discovered the stolen backpack in the bathroom.
Ah!
Uh-oh, Mario.
Hey, Jenny, I was kind of thinking about that. I think you might be right.
Maybe they're in cahoots, perhaps, allegedly.
Yeah, there's a reason why she is so. I'm so glad they found it in there, though.
Yeah.
Stop.
She is putting up a fight, son. We all
Wow, all
keep,
eights.
we all keep backpacks in the crapper, right? She is just putting up a fight. Really is.
I'm just up here.
If you're gonna interfere with an investigation, you're
I'm not
gonna
interfering.
identify
That's the
yourself.
thing. I'm just
Yes, you
recording.
are.
I'm
You're detracting
recording.
from our ability to conduct.
I hope you do a good job of it.
Two problems. I'm trying to let y'all know.
Now is the time where you're under arrest. You're going to get searched.
That's fine, but under arrest for
Stop
what?
moving.
Sir, 1, 2, 3. What am I under arrest?
1, 2, 3.
Are you gonna tell me?
1, 2, 3.
I'm not because I'm not moving. I'm just talking. So I'm just asking my brother's garbage can. I
Still
asked him
going.
At least 4 times. Neither one of the officers wanted to respond to me.
He had a bag stolen from his car last night.
Oh, that's
And I
classic.
just asking my brother what's going
Oh,
on.
that's so good.
And I start asking the other people who called the police what's going on. They get to telling me what's going on. Now he wants to butt in and tell me what's going on. Hello, y'all don't have the right to search my car. You do not have the right to search my car on my son. I will be pressing
Oh,
charges. That's on my son.
She's made children.
You give us consent.
Which son?
Or-
On her son, Creed.
I don't, because a responsible person, I would rather wait until we get word from the judge. You know,
That's fine. That's fine. At this point, I'm going to place you under arrest for theft. At this point.
Now start screaming like your sister.
That's right.
Start screaming and yelling and just going nuts.
So, I'll be applying for that search warrant. If the judge approves it, I'll be
I'd like to see in the doorway if anybody's sweeping like the other day.
Hey, I need to breathe. Can you please?
I need to breathe.
You please
can't breathe in there?
door a little bit.
It's the only airtight car in all of Wisconsin.
I need some fresh air, and this handcuff. It was no reason for this handcuff to be on me so tight.
It's changing up now, Creed.
This handcuff.
I put my hands behind my back for them. I was just yelling there. I don't know why this handcuff is so tight on my wrist.
It's just a handcuff.
Speaking with Shartisha's boyfriend in the red car, police also detected a strong odor of marijuana from the vehicle.
So, sir, get away from me, sir. Can you listen for a second? Information, okay?
All right, that's funny.
He's barricaded himself in the car.
Oh, this is great.
I don't even have my license. I'm not driving.
Would you be willing to give him your information?
Yes, I will.
I'll take your info.
In case you missed it, there is a stolen backpack.
Yes.
With some military stuff and yeah.
It had an AirTag in it. And really quick, I love how she was put in the back of the car and she said, I come up here and I asked them, what are you doing in my brother's garbage? And no one answered me. And then it went right back to the footage of them saying there was a backpack stolen and we're looking here because it was the AirTag pinged this area.
That's a great cut. It's perfect.
Oh, perfect.
I have no problem giving you my name. It's just I do not feel safe around you.
I understand, and that's why I thought maybe you and I could
Too aggressive for me.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
for real.
Bryce, can I borrow your spot keys? I'm gonna roll the window down. Why? She just wants some air, which is fine.
I just need some air.
She starts screaming, it goes back up. What's your last name?
Can I get somebody else? I don't even
Sir,
like your attitude.
you wanna
Because at
talk
the
to
end
me?
of the day, that's kind of
No, you're gonna talk to me right now. What's your last name?
Why is he talking to me?
Because
like
I'm tired of you guys.
Can I get a manager?
Order.
You guys, man. What do you mean?
Stop.
By you guys?
You and your sister. I'm gonna help you.
Due to the strong smell, they found it suitable to be searched too.
That dude is a piece
Please
of
find
my
something.
son, dude. If I ever catch this out here and he comes at me like that again, and I have my gun permit, oh my God, dude, I swear to God, anything.
Her pew pew permit? Oh, don't give this woman a permit.
She's talking
had-
about if that were to happen next time and she had a pew pew on her, she's gonna use it.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. I mean, this is the lady. I hope and pray they look at this video and determine this lady cannot, I repeat, cannot have a pew pew permit because she is a bit unhinged or quick tempered, perhaps. Creed.
Wanted to yell. I just wanted someone to listen to me talk. As soon as I start raising,
Oh, we
my
heard
voice,
you.
Oh, we all listened to you talk.
Everybody heard you.
I'm sure the whole neighborhood too.
A couple
now, the
houses
entire
down
internet.
heard you. No problem. Yeah.
they're like grabbing me up, putting me in handcuffs, roughing me around. It's like no reason to do that.
Who is she talking to, by the way? It's like she's writing a memoir in her, a book or something.
She wants to make sure it's all documented.
Because I'm yelling. It's like,
all right. So I'm just trying.
All right, nerds. Here's your backpack back.
So a large majority of the property from your backpack was just located on Cleveland. They'll be back at the police department at some point today.
That's all that paperwork. They just threw it out all over the street.
Of course they
Some
did.
paperwork, some.
I think so too, Nancy. It's very possible.
They're going to open up credit cards at Home Depot in your name real soon. Don't you worry.
Hey, mate, even though you can't open them yourself.
Hear me out. There's another side to this. So while checking the residence to make sure nobody else was in there, you found your backpack. So
I just cleaned it last night. Okay, so this is my clothes.
Nice outfit.
And we left it. We got home around. Yeah. What time did we get home last night? 11 or 12 from
Scared
Wisconsin. I left my bag. We're like, okay, the baby was sleeping. We're gonna go inside. I'll come back and get this in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what happened was, the guy when we went to go get coffee, and the bag's gone. So we're like, shoot. Everything I do was like, okay, well, I have to go start.
Pretty slick. They still let out the car and they broke in.
In terms of the property, so we're currently applying for a search warrant for the house. So we have to wait for that to get your bag. So the property that Officer Brichkowski found will be brought up to the PD. We're working on helping you get out of here. It's just there's a lot of moving parts going on right now, and it's going to take a few more minutes, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't have all
Oh, no worries. No.
the whole time I was just trying to get
Oh,
a
God.
question and point across.
Well, I've explained to you what I can.
Okay, I know your job is done with. It's not your job to be nice to me anymore. Have a good day. I know you don't give a no problem. Like this is irritating. Sitting here going through everything in my car. Like y'all.
Oh, how
clearly
the tables have turned.
find something.
It reeks of marijuana.
Because what the would you? Why would it not?
Why would it not?
Rewind that. Let's see her
Smoking my
face. You got to see her face when he says, it reeks of marijuana. She said, why would it not? And then he has to laugh. Look at her face.
Okay, I know your job is done with. It's not your job to be nice to me anymore. Have a good day. I know you don't give a no problem. Like this is irritating. Sitting here going through every thing in my car. Like y'all clearly want to find something.
It reeks of marijuana.
Because why would it not?
Why would it not?
I don't smoke in my house. And if it reeks of marijuana, what exactly are y'all looking for? 300 pounds of weed or what? Because the way y'all searching this is
So she at least she don't smoke in the house with her kid.
Yeah, at least she's only doing it in her car that she has to transport everybody in at one point in her time or the other. But the one bulging eye is probably my favorite thing I've seen all day. I was like, super crazy. Wow.
y'all looking for an El Chapo stash.
Appreciate it.
Mario was charged with felony, receiving stolen property greater than $5,000.
Oh, damn.
Misdemeanor counts of receiving, concealing stolen property less than or equal to $2,500. Possession of drug paraphernalia. Chertisha was charged with felony battery threat to a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor resisting.
What's the repeater say? Does that mean she's been
not
charged?
the first time? Yeah. That's what it's got to mean, right?
Michael, she's all yours, my dude.
She is definitely all you, bud. All you. Oof.
Mario's cash bond was set at $1,000.
Look at hers.
The signature bond was set at $5,000.
Good, serves her right.
Wow.
Damn. Always low prices.
Always.
Not
Rock
count.
Valley Auto Plaza.
Nina Lomax is
Hey,
under
now.
arrest and has been booked into the Nye County Detention Center on one count of grand larceny of a motor vehicle.
Hey, loud, would you?
Lomax. What isn't that my name? Weekend at Bernie's name? Lomax. What is his name? Lomax.
That's what that meant, right? Yeah, the repeater. That she been shocker, right? I'm so surprised.
She seems so calm altogether.
Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to Highway 160 near the Starbucks in Pahrump. They met up with a man who told them that Lomax had been at his house earlier, and when she left, he noticed his vehicle was missing. The complainant told deputies she did not have permission to take it. The man went on to say he located Lomax driving his vehicle near Starbucks. He told deputies he confronted her and told her to get out. She did, then walked away on foot along Highway 160. Deputies made contact with Lomax just across the highway near Taco Bell. They ordered
the Taco Bell.
She continued to walk, dropping
Look at her.
as she
Look
went.
at her. Now we're running. Run,
Deputies quickly
baby,
caught up to her, and she was placed under arrest.
Run. Run. Why not? Good
Didn't
job.
even have to ask T. She did.
Police say two Sarasota women thought it was a big joke when they impersonated a police officer and pulled someone over. But they aren't laughing now.
That's not funny. Listen to this.
As Fox 13's Dan Maddox shows us, the women streamed the whole thing on Facebook Live, which now serves as pretty incriminating evidence.
Oh boy, they did think that was funny. Okay, are they just completely blasted, or?
I mean, why would you record this, Brent? Glad you're still here then.
Because they think it's funny. Hi, Brent.
Brent started smoking at 2 years old. Little known fact.
Sarasota police say that's Jamaica McDowell and Rashana Poole laughing and carrying on as they were impersonating one of their officers. The two, they're not laughing in their mugshot.
They may have thought it was funny, but we're not laughing at the Sarasota Police Department. This isn't a joke.
Around 1 o'clock Sunday morning, investigators say they used a siren, flashing lights, and a bullhorn to pull over a car near the 1200 block of 31st Street.
Oh, just in time is right. The monetary monorail, you go, Brent. Thank you.
Emerging from the darkness.
Anybody move, I will shoot you. Getting out that car.
Blurred the driver's license plate and face after they exited the vehicle. A random person in the area heard all of this commotion, thought an
cops are
officer
high
was
as
in
hell.
distress, and called the real police, who swarmed the area.
They're just using their siren and their bullhorn to say things like, if you don't get out of the car, we'll shoot. Black lives don't, using expletives matter. Things that Sarasota police officers wouldn't say.
And the driver eventually figured that out and drove away.
At least not recording
He says, put yourself in their shoes.
Thankfully, they're safe, but I'm sure emotionally they're pretty shook up. It's just heartbreaking to know that someone would find it funny to put fear into people like this.
Mika, these people gonna call the police for real. We got a people driveway. They're gonna call the police for real.
The real police were called, and they say they're investigating. It's far from over.
We have reason to believe that this has happened before. And so that's why we're really asking for the community, if this has happened to you or if you know someone it's happened to give Sarasota police a call.
In Sarasota, Dan Maddox, Fox 13 News.
Both women are charged with impersonating a law enforcement officer and false imprisonment, both of which are felonies.
I don't know how you don't know that that's not a terrible thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you not know that? All right, so we got this video, Creed, that YouTube said young Creed shouldn't be playing, but old man Mikey is fine. Bring in Mikey for the job. Back to, I believe we're in Aurora, I think it is.
Illinois?
I'm guessing. So you see somebody run a stop sign and they go to pull the guy or girl over.
Pete Paul, C. Charles 5079 on a silver Toyota Camry.
We're in a driveway, it would appear. Okay, nothing crazy about that.
In 305, we just pulled into 615 Elmwood. You roll me one more.
What you on me? Why you following me, bro? I did nothing wrong.
Can I get your driver's license and insurance, please?
You want
to stay in the vehicle for me? Will you stay in the vehicle for me? Stay in the vehicle for me. You're going to be arrested for obstruction. Get back in the vehicle. Get back in the vehicle. You're going to be arrested.
So everybody's piling out the car now, Creed.
Okay. And
now it's going to get serious. So we had the man driving and two Mormons in the car. And they're getting out. They're done. They've caught it a day.
Arrested for obstruction, ma'am. Get back in the vehicle. You're going to be arrested for obstruction.
Don't touch her. You better go call the female.
Get back in.
Go call the female.
Knock you out, bro.
So he's gonna knock somebody out.
He's gonna knock him out, bro. That's a bold statement.
Get back in the vehicle. Get back in the vehicle. Or you're all right. You're under arrest for obstruction. You're under arrest for obstruction. Get back. Okay. You're under arrest for obstruction.
Get your hands on me.
You're under arrest.
Texas plate.
Get under arrest for obstruction.
And this on one of the Arkansas channels.
305. 305. We're going.
That's a woman right there, by the way.
Somebody just took off, huh?
He's on the move. And the other woman with the long hair is chasing after him too. And we got this person with the beautiful pants.
Illinois, Elmwood.
We're running back by the car.
Man.
Can't like that.
Creed, I don't know if you saw what just happened right there, but this person has now turned their hat from the okay position to the oh no position.
Deborah, thank you.
It went from over here to over here. If you've ever seen Over the Top, Creed, when people turn their hats around, stuff's about to get real. Thank you, Deborah.
305, we're going eastbound towards
Still chasing.
On Elmwood.
Still on the move.
Male black, gray shirt, blue pants.
It's a long run, Creed.
Sounds like it.
Hell of a run.
305, he's at Pleasure Court.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Now she wants to fight.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
All right, so he's got her attacking him now. So he's tried to subdue the male. Now we're in a fight. I'm sorry for the laugh. I'm sorry.
What's your language, girl?
05, copy. What's your turn?
He's a screamer.
05, come again.
You kill my
They've stolen his radio, Cree. Oh, God. The two Wormans have now taken away his radio.
05, I'm calling there.
You won't be back.
10-4, 05, what's your turn?
This lady just comes out and shut the door. Y'all born in a barn?
Julia, close the door.
05, you're 20, please.
No melons. Thank goodness.
05, where are you?
They're trying to contact the officer.
Oh, yeah.
Backup's coming.
05, there.
Trying to find him.
05, where are you?
Trying to find him. There he
He's on the
is.
ground. We got two of us running up to help him.
Does she have him down? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's on
Oh,
him.
boy.
Two females on top of the officer, pinning him to the ground. One of the females is sitting on his head.
What is going through their mind at that point? Thinking, what are you going to gain from that? Do you think
Nothing? Nothing.
Oh, that's
And the other woman was applying significant force to his windpipe.
Mm.
I mean, this went from a stop sign. He ran a stop sign to this. Look how it has escalated to this so quickly.
I think you're much better off just running. Than
Yeah,
shooting somebody
anything. Why would you get in a squabble like this with the cop? It's crazy.
Right now.
Well, he should have been tased. At this point.
You just copy. We got the guy that you guys are chasing on the phone. And he's threatening to kill the officer.
Okay. Get your hands on your back. Stop fighting.
So where are you guys
That
at?
other person's trying to get some.
You're in custody. We'll take a few more, though. We got a group forming.
Everyone, 911, where's your emergency?
So, this is a 911 call made by the guy that got out of the car and told him he's going to knock that cop out. This is him calling the police.
Bro, can y'all give me a sergeant down here? Your fucking officers are terrorizing me and my family.
Oh,
I just came from my friend's house.
Sir,
I just came from my fucking friend's house. He's following
Where
me,
are
bro.
you
I
at?
did nothing wrong. If I kill this
Terrorizing
nigga,
your family?
that's what it is. I'm not playing with nobody no more. I'm sick of
Sir,
these
I
fucking
need to
police
know where
officers.
you are. Where
I'm
are
in the
you?
wrong room, bro. I
Okay,
just came from dinner with my family. And you know my mama will kill me.
Okay, I need an address or intersection,
Bro.
sir. Where are you?
I'm at 617 of my mother-in-law house. 617 over there with Drive. He's following me all the way from my friend's house, 6 Westgate. And he gonna pull me over. And I ain't
Who
doing nothing
pulled
wrong.
you over?
The fucking this wild ass police officer. Y'all need to have some control, bro. This shit out of hand. And he touching my sister over killing stick.
Okay, no,
On the
you,
street, he
sir.
said,
Wait a minute. Language
Like
easy.
that on the
I
phone.
ain't starting shit. I'm on the phone with you. He's touching my sister. I'm killing his ass.
All right, sir, where exactly are
And I
you?
knew you right there with my sister, bitch.
Your
I
sister
knew you right
attacked
there with
him.
my sister, bitch. What up? What up? I knew you right there with my sister, bitch. What up, bitch? Yeah,
That's not me
Where
heavy
are
breathing
you?
into the mic, by the
real
way.
bitch.
It's not for you.
Mikey, the pole. Woo,
The
that was
pole,
dramatic.
The pole.
Holy macaroni, Creed. That was
That's
crazy.
yeah, that last one, that's wow.
That's scary. I mean, we saw what happened. He just pulled him over because of he ran a stop sign. That was it. He ran a stop sign, and it just escalated from that. Really crazy, like.
So the pole about smoking.
Smoking, Creed.
By the way, 420 of you with us.
Good
That
to
was
see
perfect,
everybody.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. This is when you think that whole Be Kind Rewind thing. Make sure you like the video as well. 163 of you here on the Creans and Bishop Show YouTube channel voted. Today is, of course, cigarettes are bad for your health day. Question is, do you still smoke anyways? Do you just not care? 58% of you said nope, you don't smoke. 37% of you said yes, you still do it. Who cares? Caution to the wind. 4% of you sadly are still trying. While over here on, which we've noticed recently, Creed, crazy swings in numbers. Over here on the We Got a Chase channel, it's your Chase exclusive channel. If you haven't already subscribed to that, maybe you should think about your life choices. 60% of you say no, you don't smoke. Wow, these are really crazy numbers. While 36% say yes, and 2% are still trying. Hang in there, baby. Hang in there.
Bob's going for the caboose. I like it.
Gotta make that push like Bob just did. Bob making great life choices. Wants to be
Felicia, you bring up a very valid point. I get it.
I mean, people get scared. I mean, trust me, I would get scared. But it's a stop sign. You ran a stop sign. It's not like you're being pulled for something crazy.
Yeah, I understand your side of that as well, Felicia. I really
100%.
I get that. For sure.
But at the same time, you're not making it no better by jumping out the car, everybody jumping out, running, and then fighting. Well, that's not going to make it any better, unfortunately. Because I love a good fight.
Guys, missed it. If you weren't with us for We Got a Case today, I strongly recommend go back and watch that. The protection orders always are great. Call them TPOs. Today was a pretty crazy one.
It was nutty.
Back and watch it. It's worth it.
Rick, you're right. If you've smoked 46 years, why stop now? That's my mom's whole
damage has been
way of looking at it too. She's smoked since she was 12 years old. She's almost 80 now. So
this is not the right way to look at it, but I always justify my two bad habits with, well, could be a lot worse.
Yeah, he could be addicted to gambling.
Hey,
wait a minute. That is one of
like
them.
2 weeks. My drinking.
You can turn that off and on, right?
Huh?
Gambling, you can just turn off and on.
I can, just like drinking. I can go a year without drinking. I don't understand it. I have a very addictive personality. Obviously, I'm a little bitch running around here if I don't have Mountain Dew in the morning, and God forbid I don't have cigarettes. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, though both of those terrible addictions. But when it comes to gambling or drinking, big deal. I didn't realize that we have a small bottle of that peanut butter whiskey that we like so much. And I was gonna have a little bit of that the other day, and I'm like, it's kind of late. So I mean, I don't know why I'm able to do that. I just turn it on, turn it off, Thomas.
I'm right there with you. I drink every weekend for many years, and I just haven't done it in probably about 5, 6 years, 7 years now, maybe. Yes. Porn and gambling. Those are two.
I can turn that porn addiction right off too.
Just turn it off because it's hard to find on the internet these days. So you got that temptation laying at your fingertips anymore.
Doug, how about the fact that I absolutely love to drink when I'm out and about on a little vacation day, yet I'll never drink and gamble ever, even when they're free. You go to a casino for free drinks, right? I know it's not a Cherokee, but you know what I mean. I still don't. Oh, isn't it? Hey, by the way, anybody that likes Screwball and gives two craps, look that up on YouTube. The guy's story that started it. Very cool story, actually. Very interesting. Dude came he's Vietnamese. Has a hell of a story about growing up and how hard times were, and it's pretty interesting how he got to that. And by the way, Screwball, they sell a lot of it. So good for him. He's got a great story, though. Everything's binge eating, binge drinking, binge watching these days, isn't it?
Benji.
Guys, appreciate it. We'll be back if no chases. I heard the sun's out in LA a little bit.
The sun.
Tonight. You never know. Maybe. But if not, be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock East for We Got a Case. Watch court.
Yeah. As soon as Creed thanks these people, we're going to call it a day.
I'm so glad that you have.
That's why I've been sitting here for the entire time. I was like, you'll get to it.
Figure it out at some point. Do the same thing every single day. You think I'd figure it out, right? Deborah, Hyde Bay. Thank you. Brown-eyed girl, Bob, Jules. Jules times 2, by the way, with the people. Nancy, Amber, Brent, Deborah, and look at that. Bob on the caboose.
Bob with the blessings.
Good luck with that.
Oh, well, so much for any of that.
On your way out, don't forget to like. If you do here, subscribe. Notifications on. Thanks. Bye.
We appreciate that. Make sure you've taken care of all those things like Creed said. And until next time, please be kind, rewind, rewatch, and rehash the old stuff again. Words to live by.
Just do what I tell you.
Need a reminder graphic. Creed, the music. Say thanks.
I was going to put on music, but I was like, no. He's got what he likes.
Cocaine down to the